There was a little protest in there about the shop selling like penis-shaped sweets.
That's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, for the kids. That's what they're doing.
If you go on and get something like that, you've got
Well, exactly. It's a sweet shop
yeah.
that turns into some sort of.
There's a lot of kids picking up on my
Teaching young age, secondary young age. Basically, it's wrong, isn't
Yeah.
it? My daughter come home with something like that.
I wouldn't want my daughter going in there.
It's crazy. You've got to see it there as well. It's tips and all sorts. It's purposely sort of advised for children.
Yeah, it's advertising. Same as family law solicitors, they don't give legally, but they do criminal. Advertising crime, isn't it? They don't matter though. That's the thing though, the biggest gangsters in the world, isn't it? Trucking this world.
Oh yeah. Super crooked, mate. Super crooked.
And you have the right to record this public.
Yeah, of course.
It's in your own home then, I do. For confidentiality reasons.
Yeah, so if a police officer enters your house and he's recording, he must tell you.
Yeah.
This is a corporation. I haven't because I'm a private person. It's not good.
Yeah.
But it's called GDPR, and only corporations, companies apply to. They're up for GDPR. It's not
Like Vegas.
private citizens. No, private citizens. So private citizens, there's no GDPR. You can do what you want to do. But if you're representing a company or a corporation, then GDPR filming, they've got to be.
Does it still apply law to yourself?
What's that?
And law to yourself as well when it is, you know?
Blood store arrested.
Huh?
We're going to tell Guy you've been arrested.
Well, you don't encourage it.
Oh, can we get him under the cops?
The only thing is, I've got a mate, he calls it Piggy. On his chest, he's got oyster.
Yeah.
Have I said it? I've got Nick, isn't it?
No.
Well, should I ask him to pretend to make up me? We said to the guy, tell him I've been arrested, I'm not coming home.
No, it's funny. I'll report it, I'll say nothing. I'm not your brother and sister.
I've got somebody in front of Richard.
Wrong, though, eh? Yeah, though, half of these are probably on it anyway, just to make money.
Huh?
Just to get their money up, innit?
Right. Are you involved in this at all?
I just bypass that.
You just bypass you? Right. Like eavesdropping on you.
Yeah.
Okay. From the security guard's point of view, last week damage was committed on that same stand.
Right.
Okay. So
I wasn't
he's
here.
got. I'm not saying it's you. But the security guard reasonably believed it was the guy who tried to stop exiting the store.
Okay.
So, and he's within his rights under common law to detain him for that crime.
But he's,
Okay.
he's working in his professional, which is in common law to do with civil arrest. With
Yeah, he's still a member of the public, though, isn't he? And he's
Yeah, but
able
not-
to, and he's working on behalf of the company.
Yeah,
So
but
that's completely.
yeah, but he's left the company grounds.
Doesn't matter.
He can still detain
He
someone.
can still detain someone.
And what act would he be using to detain someone?
He'd be working under he'd be under common
Yeah,
law.
what act would he? Would it be a citizen's arrest?
Yeah, it would
Section
be
24.
It would be detaining,
Section 24.
detaining someone.
He
for-
never mentioned Section 24 or any legislation.
Okay, well, in fairness to him, he wasn't given a chance to, because as soon as he exited the store, grabbed the mail, he was then swarmed by yourself and the two other ladies who've now left. And with regards to the assault that you're claiming against you,
I've got
from the footage that I've seen.
You can't see that,
he's-
can you?
No, I can't. One, I can't see the assault. But two, he's trying to detain one person, and then three other people are swarming him and getting hands on with him, preventing him from doing that.
Right. Well, that person wasn't there. That was when he assaulted my camera again. That person wasn't there.
Okay, but equally, he was surrounded by three people.
Earlier
and
on, about a minute earlier.
Here on the footage
got it
that
on
I've
here,
seen,
man.
on the footage
It's separated.
I've just seen, there's the two females.
But it's not
that-
me, is it? It's not me committing assault. It's not me doing criminal damage. It's not me doing any of
I
those
haven't said
things.
you have. Okay, I said I was detaining you for the purposes of the investigation. Okay, so that's been done.
Okay.
No action is going to be taken against the security guard because he's acted in self-defence when you and the other two ladies are around him, and he's acted.
Okay. I'd just like to say that when the girls were getting involved by that concrete pillar, he came out to here, and that's when he assaulted me. And it was only just me and him. There's no one else. I mean, that's the real time what happened, and there'll be other footage showing it when I have a look back. The other people recording as well.
Okay, well, if that's the case, and there's further evidence of that on the cameras that the two females who were with you show, call 101 and we can investigate that then. But from the footage I've seen at the moment, there's been no assault. Okay, and
are you happy with me now? Or?
Yeah, what we are going to do though is we're going to take the details. I'm going to issue what's called a Section 35 notice.
What for?
A direction to leave the city centre.
What for?
To prevent any further breaches
I
of the peace.
I haven't committed any, as you already said.
Not any offences, but there's been a breach of the peace,
But not
which
by
you
me.
were involved
No, well,
in.
I was filming.
Okay. Yeah,
I
but
was
you
assaulted.
were acting
I was assaulted.
provocatively, and in order to prevent any further breaches of the peace,
Yeah.
you're going to be given a Section 35 notice to leave the city centre for 48 hours.
Okay. Now, am I being detained?
For the purposes of issuing the Section 35
No, I'm not
note.
being detained. Come on, let's
Yes.
get it
Yes,
straight.
for the-
So
yes,
what
for
am I being detained for?
For the purposes of obtaining...
What am I? No.
you're not, let me finish, and I'll answer your question.
Let you finish.
Can you give me some space, mate? Give me 2 minutes. You're being detained for the purposes of obtaining your details and issuing you with a Section 35 notice.
Okay.
Okay.
Just, you cannot detain me to give me a 35 notice. Okay. All right.
Where does it say that?
Well, I've read Section 35. I know all about Section 35. All right?
Okay.
And I'm not obliged to give you my details into Section 35. You can give me a map if you want to give me a map, but that's up to you. I'm not being detained officially at the moment under what you've just said.
But equally, you've also said that you were assaulted and...
Yeah, I was assaulted.
Okay.
So why would I be given a Section 35 if I'm the one assaulted?
Okay.
There's no claims of assault against me, is there?
Pardon?
There's no claims of assault that I've assaulted anyone, correct? There's no claims that I've assaulted anyone, correct?
Yeah.
So then why would I be given a Section 35? Wouldn't it be the persons that committed the assault or disorder?
You were involved in the disorder.
I was filming. Currently, I've been detained for about 15 minutes now.
What's your name?
I'm not obliged to give you my name
Why are you refusing to give me your name?
because I'm not obliged to under Section 35.
Okay, but equally you've said you've been assaulted, and how are we going to get in contact with you?
Well, what's that got to do with you demanding my details?
I'm not demanding your details at the moment. I'm asking you what your name is.
Okay, I've currently been detained for over 15 minutes. Okay, you're now holding me.
I'm not holding you. I'm standing.
You've said you've
2 feet
detained me. You've said you've detained me to offer me a Section 35. You've got no powers of detainment on Section 35. You can give me the map and I can walk off. I can walk off now under what you've just given me. Well, a bit of an internet thing on all this sort of stuff.
I appreciate that.
So Section 35.
You're an auditor, are you?
Well, no, I'm not an auditor. But I've been to enough protests to know what a Section 35 is and what it demands of me and what it demands of you. And no powers of detainment at Section 35, and I'm not obliged to give my details into Section 35.
No, I appreciate that, but equally, without you providing the details, that raises my suspicion as to whether or not you're wanted
Constable,
or showing suspect for something completely unrelated.
If I wanted to go, I would have fucked off. Excuse me, I would have fucked off like the other 8 people fucked. I'd have stayed here because I knew anything wrong. Now, you know and I know I'm not legally obliged, and for me to exercise my rights to not give you my details, you know who I am anyway, you should do. Right?
I've never met you before. I don't know who you are.
Okay, but the reality is, right, just because I'm exercising my rights not to answer questions, that's not suspicion of guilt. You should know that.
No, I'm not saying it's suspicious.
You said it raised my awareness, the reason why you don't want to give me details.
Yeah, it raises my suspicion.
Yeah.
It doesn't say, that's not me accusing you of being guilty. It raises my suspicion as to why you won't provide your details.
Because I'm not obliged to. Now, if you'd have used Section 50 on me and then threatened my arrest using Section 50 on me, I might have given you my details, but I'd have gone after you. I'd have, as a person, I'd have gone after you as a person because you'd have used that Section 50 illegally as well. So.
How would I have? How am I?
The only way you're going to get your details from me today is by using Section 50. Because you use Section 35, it would be.
Well, I haven't used Section 35.
You just said I'm
that's my intention, but without knowing your details, I can't issue a Section 35,
exactly.
can I?
Yeah, but I'm not obliged to give my details under Section 35. Honestly, it's crazy, isn't it? How the law's written sometimes. I've read it. I've read Section 35 legislation, Section 34, Section 35. I've read it.
Okay.
All right. Are we done? We're up to over 20 minutes now. Detained for over 20 minutes, and it's for a non-crime. For a non-crime. I film things. That's what I do, mate. It pisses people off. I know. I can't do anything about it. I don't stick it in their faces. But when you've got security guards like that acting like that, you've seen the way he acted. None of those people are committing criminal damage or anything, yeah? None of those people are committing criminal damage or anything. They're just disgusted at a shop that's going to sell penis-shaped lollies to children. I think it's disgusting too. Am I still being detained? Constable?
I just want to speak to my colleague.
Because it's now going on proper distance, isn't it?
Walk up with me to the police van and we can.
No, I want to be not detained anymore. You know, you've admitted I haven't done anything wrong. You admit I haven't committed any antisocial behaviour. I've recorded.
I didn't say you haven't.
Well, you've seen the footage. You've seen all the footage from before we walked in till when we left, and that's when you turned up. And you've seen all the footage. Committed any antisocial behaviour. I know that. You know that. You've seen it. I know you want my details. My details are available. They're all over there, South Wales. They know my details. I'm not a criminal. I film things. I film things.
Okay. What's your name then?
No, I'm not going to give my name. I'm not obliged to. Come on, man.
We're going around in circles.
I know we are going around in circles. And currently, you've detained me now for plus 20 minutes. And you know it's plus 20 minutes. I know it's plus 20 minutes. And I've got it recorded as that. I mean, you're only supposed to detain me for 20 minutes. What's happening, man? You're supposed to detain me for 20 minutes. And you haven't detained me for a crime. You detained me for a Section 35, which is a non-crime. Unless you break that Section 35 in 24 hours. I know more about legislation than quite a lot of officers do. Well, obviously you've got to learn all the legislation. I've only got to learn the stuff that applies to me, which is like, I don't know, driving and everything else. Apart from that. But you read Section 35, nothing in it, is it?
Say again?
There's nothing in Section 35 that requires me to give my details over.
Without rereading it, I can't remember off the top of my head.
I said it to a few people, I'm thinking, is this true? And they said, yes, it is what it is.